Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to take a quick little second here to say thank you to all of you. Beginning of 2017 when I had 44 subscribers. Now coming into the new year, 2018, I think I have 844, somewhere around there. So over the year, 800 of you decided to hit that subscribe button, watch my videos, like, comment, and I appreciate all of you. I'm trying to get some more footage out for you, but it's just that time of the year. I recently wiped out on my brother's sled. I was a guinea pig to hit a jump that we made. And I wiped out, broke my toe, kind of sore everywhere, had a concussion, my eye kind of swells up randomly. So I've been going on with that, but yeah, it's starting to come back. My motivation's getting there, so I managed to bend up the main hoop. So I'll show you the video here of when I bent it all up. So I'm just about to bend the main hoop, don't mind the mess. Just making sure everything's zero. I already bent my first 60 there. So then I'm about to start my next 60 right here. So when you do two bends, you want to make sure that it's zeroed. Or if this one's 2 degrees up and this one's 2 degrees down, then your main hoop's going to be like that. So thing's zeroed. So then you know that it's going to bend this flat. So then you go out over here. So yeah, then you come over here. So you know that's zeroed there. Come over here to your bend here. Make sure that it's zero. You get the gist. Zeroed. If you have a big garage, obviously you could have stands and shim it all nice, but I don't have that much room in here, so every time I have to do a bend, I drilled extra holes in that for the stand for the tubing bender. I almost got to spin it every time I go in order to clear everything. But so far it's working, I guess. I just used a fender, which kind of angles up right, so I just moved the piece of wood to the point where the tube is 0 degrees. I'll probably put some bungee cords or something on it just to keep it there, but once I lock down the bolt, the tube technically shouldn't move, but this is just extra protection just in case, right? So yeah, I'll tighten that down and then start bending my second 60 degree. Okay, so I got my two 60 degrees bent. I'm working on my second, which will be a 30 degree down to the floor. I've been going off of the Fabricator series, so I recommend checking out his channel if you're doing a roll cage. It just gives you a kind of a really good idea of how to start on it. So anyways, this is how I'm going to try to figure out my next bend. I marked out with the 1-inch tubing, that is my frame in the car. This will be the second bend, the 2x4, which I got marked out. So I've got that centered there to the tube. So I just used a straight edge off of that, marked it. Then the overall width of the car with the interior pieces, I measured, I think it was, I can remember it was 55 1/4. So then with my 1/2 inch gap that I want everything to be around in the interior, I minused 1 inch, so that's 54 1/4. And then from there, I divided that by 2, which is 27 1/8. So from the center out, that's what I measured. So from there to there, that should be the interior panel inside the car. So now I just need to figure out where to start this bend in order to clear it, but have my 1/2 inch gap. So when I bend it, I want it to be right snug to that black marker. He said just kind of eyeball it with this, your cheater. But I think I'm going to use some of my scrap metal and bend to 30 and just bend to 30. That way I'm not really trusting my eyes on where it has to be. That way I'm more than 100% sure that's where I should start the bend. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out and then go from there. So I bent up my 30 degree. I marked where the die started on the tube. So I just used that to kind of cheat on where it should be placed. So I just want that bar to be right snug up to that line. And then once I'm happy with the clearance there, I marked it on the tube. So then that's where I'm going to start my bend. And now that I measured when I first started with this tube, I started from the center. So I can measure that and mark the other side, because I know it's the same length because I started from the center of the tubing and worked my way out. And then yeah, the main hoop should be pretty much done there, besides cutting off the extra tubing on the bottom. But we'll go from there. So I got everything in the tubing bender. Once again, just make sure everything's zero. So 0 there, die 0, 0 here, check there, check there. And even after I tighten the bolt, always just go back over it, make sure I didn't shift or anything. As soon as that bolt's tight, it shouldn't move, right? So it's probably going to slip off these blocks. I'll probably just grab a 2x4 just to hold that end up a bit. But yeah, should be good. I'll start bending this 30-degree angle. And let's hope it's in the right spot. So right on 30 there, so I'll take that out, do the same to the other side, and let's cross our fingers and let's hope this frickin' main hoop fits. So yeah, hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too much with that. I was just learning as I was going too, so for the first time bending it, I'm happy with all my clearances and stuff. I went for a half-inch gap everywhere, so once my interior piece is in, it should be looking pretty good. I cut some holes in the floor, so I'll have to figure that out and box those in. And then yeah, I just bought a Kirkey seat. They're a lot cheaper than I thought they were, but I think they're 150 bucks US. I thought they were probably double that, if not more. So I decided to buy one just because I am going to So I decided to buy one just because I am putting the roll cage in, and I would imagine sometime in the future I would switch to these seats. So I just wanted to buy the one now, that way I can fit it to the roll cage and I'm done, and I don't screw myself in the future or anything like that. Yeah, I can't believe how light that seat is. I'll have to weigh it, but it's just a few pounds, not much to them. So that's where I am. I got the main hoop done. I'll probably just tack that in place once I get the frame rails all boxed in, and then I'll start building the halo bars and all that other shit. So yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping by this weekend I can probably have the frame rails boxed in to where they're supposed to. I'll probably just tack the main hoop in to where it's gonna sit, and then I'll just measure everything up to do the halo bar and all the other shit. And go from there, just one bar at a time, take my time, make it look nice, no rush. So I think that's just my main focus for this winter, is get the cage all done. I'm just going to focus on the cage, take my time, make it look nice, because obviously you want everything to fit nice, not look like it's rushed or anything. I'd love to put motor mounts and tranny mount and all that crap in it, but it's probably going to be cutting it close this year, and I don't want to spend half the summer building the car still. So between the roll cage, injectors, and fixing the tranny, which I'm crossing my fingers that everything inside looks good, I'll just have to swap everything over, cut the bell housing off, and put an Ultra Bell on it. And then I think that's it. That's pretty much where I'm going to be. I might play with converters, Steel Lees again, or I might just play with the tune. Just throw a lot more timing at it out at the line. It is just a little small block, so she needs a little bit more to get her off the line. Yeah, anyways, it's a short little video, but I just wanted to update you guys, and I am working on the car. Just it's taking some time, so it is what it is. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope to have one uploaded here soon. If you have any suggestions on the roll cage or any questions, I can go more in depth when I build it. Like I said, I'm learning too, so it's all new to me. But yeah, I think once I'm done the roll cage, I'll do like a full-on video of everything that I did. Just show where I tied in, everything like that, how I boxed the frame rails, just to help you guys out, because when I kind of look online, I don't see that much on how people box in their frame rails or stuff like that. It's probably pretty simple, but it's a little bit easier when you can actually see it. So let me know down in the comments if you want to see anything else with the car. And yeah, oh yeah, for Christmas I got a fancy new camera from my girlfriend, so hopefully it's a little bit better quality. Also from my family I got a freaking GoPro, so that's beyond awesome. I should have some clearer videos for you guys, and I can have some more videos of me in the car with the GoPro and everything, so things to look forward to for come summer. But yeah, like always guys, have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys.